Alright guys, so we are here at Lake Seminole. What stop is this? 3? Stop 3 of FLW Tour. And actually practice is over. I didn't do a practice video this time. So what you're going to get is like a day 3 rigging slash what's going on slash all of that type of video. Why are y'all holding your hands up like that? What does that mean? Is that hay? So I'm staying, again, they let me back in the house. There's Brandon, Rob, Tom's over there doing some rigging. Upshaw is somewhere back there too. But now they're over there having some kind of silly 10-year-old talk. I don't know what the distraction is over there. We'll go to talk to them in a little bit. But we got to do some rigging. Talk a little bit about Seminole, see what some of the other guys are saying is going to happen this week. So should be a good event. I think you're going to see a lot of big fish caught this week. I think you're going to see a lot of little fish caught this week too. And there's going to be a lot of happy guys and a lot of in between. But nonetheless, somebody's going to come home with $100,000 this week. Sure would like for it to be me. You see what happened in practice here. I got a mosh of just chaos going on over here. These are all the rods that I'm not catching fish on. So what I'm trying to do now is rig up everything that I propose in my mind, I conceive in my mind that I'm going to catch a fish on in the tournament. So I'm going to do a little cranking. This is the crankbait that myself, Mark Daniels, and Wes work on. If you guys watch Straight Up Fishing, you've seen me use this guy before. Planning to stop on a little place and catch him on that tomorrow. I'm also going to throw a little wood plug a little bit tomorrow and put some owner hooks on that guy. Well, they're, a square bill crankbait on too. Just a couple different selections. You never know what they want when you get there. So I think that's all I got to fish. I didn't talk about my topwater plug. Throwing a prop bait a little bit too. That's how you catch a big one.
Are you recording me?
I am. So I hear him crying.
Hello. We're in Subway drive-thru.
Subway drive.
Quite the experience. Little one is sleepy. He's not happy.
He does not sound happy.
It's one of those things you gotta do. We gotta eat.
Yeah. Does he want Subway too?
Hey, baby.
I was saying, what is Brev saying about it? Just looking. Brev got his ears covered. Talk to him, Brev. See if you can get him quiet.
Huh?
I was telling him to talk to him, see if he can get him quiet. Boy, he is going in. Show you guys the line that I'm using. I'm using Seaguar Grand Max. If you look at it, it says 12.5 pound test, and everybody's like, God, that's kind of big line for a spinning reel, right? Well, what most people don't look at is, if I don't have two hands to do it, but if you see the diameter is 0.009, correct? You see that? Now, I'm going to show you, this is 10 pound test Tatsu, 10 pound test. Keep in mind the other one was 12 pound test. This is 12 pound test Tatsu. The argument is always, well, smaller line, maybe the fish see it, yada yada yada. Well, look at this. 10 pound test Tatsu is 0.10. It's actually bigger than 12 pound test Grand Max. So this, using better line, higher quality material, lets me use bigger line, stronger line, less break-offs. I can actually put a little bit more stank on my hook set, muscle the fish a little bit better. So pay attention to the actual diameter of line, as opposed to, well, I'm just downsizing to 10, I'm just downsizing to 6, 8, whatever. The number that really counts is the diameter size. So the tournament starts tomorrow. I've got a major sinus infection. There's a lot of pollen, a lot of stuff flowering. And my head is about, I'm going to be walking around with this. Not because I have to continuously crap, but because my nose is crappy. And I can't talk or breathe. So first thing is first, is I've got to figure out how to get well so I can fish tomorrow. So my red eyes, the crying, I'm not crying. I'm crying, but I'm not really crying. It's been a little I don't need this. Well, I'm gonna try go and drain my sinuses.
It's that thing.
Neti pot?
No, it's on TV all the time. The Flutinaise deal. That's like a machine.
Flonase?
No, it's a machine. And it flushes the stuff in and out. It like sucks out like a vacuum cleaner.
That's what
it's
everybody
like this
talks.
thing you put it for your face, and
Yeah.
it's got water in it. And
Yeah, and it flushes you out?
Yeah.
I should have looked at that at CVS. I'll get one tomorrow. I'm hurting.
You look bad. Circulation. Vacuum cleaner.
I need to get
Snot boogers.
I need to get
It gets
all
them
of
all
that.
out.
I need to get it all that flushed out.
Yeah.
I just need one that's not stupid. This is not really a good camera.
God, Scott's gonna donkey punch you.
He really is gonna be mad.
It's gonna be worth it, but he's gonna be so mad at you.
Here's the deal. We got special hamburgers for Scott. I don't know what the deal is, but we got special hamburgers.
Super hot.
Super hot.
Super hot.
Super
Super
hot.
hot hamburgers.
Super hot hamburgers.
His mouth might burn off.
Yeah.
This is a payback for Brandon for his hot sauce fiasco. So I have to play along with it, even though I wouldn't typically. Scott, I apologize.
Yeah.
This might be bad for you.
Might
though.
be bad. Might be really,
It's gonna
really
be real bad.
He's gonna be very upset.
Okay, it's going down
Here it
for
goes.
real.
What is it? Hot sauce?
No, it's like beyond hot sauce. It's called One Drop, and you just put a whole
One
big.
drop. And he put a big drop.
He's gonna die.
What if Scott dies? You know, if he doesn't make top 10, he's gonna blame it on this. You know, he's gonna be like, man, they had that hamburger.
And he gave me the shits for a week.
Yeah. Oh god. I'm scared how this is gonna turn out.
Just pack that shit on the top.
Alright, we done?
Yeah, go re-shut that door.
We good?
Let's do this, homies.
Billy. What's up, man? Billy, why are you just so
car,
mad?
man. I'm trying to get on the OnStar website here.
I did something to your car?
I don't know.
That dude.
What are you upset about?
Well, I was gonna eat dinner, but I got one drop hot sauce on my cheese.
What is one drop hot sauce?
One
man?
drop hot sauce is what.
Crazy people.
Why are you doing? What is he doing?
Eat that burger right there, dude.
Huh?
My whole mouth's numb. You think it's funny, don't you?
Why are y'all giggling? It ain't gonna be good, dude.
That is not cool in any way, shape, or form.
It wasn't cool when I dabbed it in my mouth either.
You didn't have to get up the next morning. I'm gonna be hurting. Dude, it's coming on hard now. For real.
Just eat some more of that burger, yeah.
I did. I took 2 bites.
Did you really?
Yeah, I didn't have the first time.
He takes a bite of. What'd you do to this burger?
Y'all
I
not.
was like, Andrew, give this to
It must have only been on this side, because this side left is normal. This side's completely numb.
I just heard you say it's coming on hard.
This side's completely numb, dude.
I think I want to come out for it.
Half my tongue. I can't even enjoy my dinner now.
Try that.
You gonna make it?
So what was worse?
I had nothing to do with this, by the way.
First thing you do.
I like it.
I'm not an accomplice, by the way, so don't.
That'll be.
I'm not an accomplice. I had nothing to do with this. I don't do practical jokes to anybody, and I get mad when they're done to me.
Because the payback is.
Yeah, I don't do practical jokes at all. Check this out. It's one thing I love about this boat. This year I got a really cheap, easy add-on. I know the screen is black right now, but I'm about to light it up. Light it up. 1, 2, 3, hit it. Check out that TH Marine LED, Blue Water LED light kit. Blows my boat up like crazy. Got them on the hood. Bucks Island Marina hooked me up with these. This deal, check them out. I'll leave a link in the description. Bucks Island Marina, they got these for me, install them on my boat, and it's just awesome for out here rigging at night. A lot of times you just get in late, you can't get stuff rigged, but look, that's not a problem for me. Don't need anything, I'm not holding a light, don't have to get anything on top of my head. I can see everything in my boat just like I need to. It's perfect.
Early in the morning.
Oh, that's sweet relief. Oh, that feels so good.
If I was in a rap group, I would be that guy that throws out every 6 or 8 words because I couldn't keep up with the others.
The hype man.
Yeah. Get what you deserve. You know what I'm saying? Throw it out every now and then.
Those are the drunk girls.
Just what's up? Get hot. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like I could do that perfect. Dang it, that's what I should
Drunk
be
girl
doing.
karaoke right there.
Huh?
Drunk girl karaoke.
Yeah.
They don't know all the words, so they.
Yeah, you just throw one out every now and then. And there's a spot for that in the rap group. There's always that guy that can't keep up with everybody else and say all the words real fast. Feet. You just throw one out every now and then. What are you doing, man? Wrong.
I guess it's some type of historic plantation house right here at the boat launch. You see they got this deal kind of lit up, and right here is the boat basin where we're about to launch. I've been here several times. I'll give you a pretty neat story about Seminole and Bainbridge and fishing tournaments here. It's freezing cold out here. Looks like we're gonna have a little bit of fog this morning too. But listen, I'm gonna tell you a cool story about Seminole. Seminole is actually a pretty special place. I've had quite a few tournaments here at Seminole. I'm gonna tell you why. Number one is the coast events always came here. Now you guys know, if you followed me and some of my history, you know I fished the Costa events, which I think is a great way to kind of transition to the tour, or really the only way to transition to the tour. I fished here a bunch of times. This is one of the stops in the Southeast Division. The other thing is I also come up through the BFLs, and the BFLs had quite a few regionals here. So I fished 2 regionals here before. But the one reason I think it's the most that makes Seminole a little bit dear to me, makes it a little bit more of a special place to me, is I fished my first tournament as a professional here, 2008. I fished the Everstart series here. It's my very first one fishing away from home, and also that was the year that I got married, in 2008. So yeah, deciding to fish away from home, you know, it's pretty good cost involved, and then planning a marriage or planning a wedding at the same time. It was a chaotic, expensive year that year. So that's why Seminole was probably really probably a little special connection. Been here a bunch of times and fished some of the biggest tournaments of my life down here at Seminole. "32 degrees this morning, and Bainbridge is a little bit intense, I'd say. But look, I got the best cold weather gear I've got for driving down the lake. These are going to be essential today. These are my Mustang gloves. Got on my Mustang suit. I can't really show it to you like I need to, but that's going to be imperative this morning. I don't know if you guys noticed, I'll tell you, like, I fished here a bunch. The BFLs, the Coasters, and now the Everstart series. That's why I think it's so important for you guys that are watching. I get a lot of questions. People, you know, how do you want to fish pro, but how do you get started? Dude, it's really simple. It's not really that difficult. You start fishing BFLs. You start fishing tournaments at home first. Everybody looks at the ticket on the tour and says, well, I can't do that. What do I do? Well, no, you can't. You're not supposed to. Start fishing at home. BFLs are 300 bucks. You can save 300 bucks and fish those tournaments. What happens is you win a little bit of money on the BFLs. That's what happened to me. I didn't have any money. I won a BFL one time. That was like $6,000 or $7,000. I worked a little extra, got $2,000 or $3,000 more. That funded my season on the EverStart series, which is the current day Costas. So that's how you can get the money to do it. If you start out at the local level, and everybody can win at home because you're fishing fisheries that you're familiar with. Alright guys, so weird twist to this video. This is the end of the practice / day one. You got to tune in to the next video to see what happens today. About to get started. Make sure you come back. Hoping for a good day today.